Once a Marine, always a Marine.
On the halls of Montezuma.
No matter how long you served, you're still a part of this family. President Alan Van Aken of the 3rd Marine Division says the annual potluck is a way of coming together.
We were barbecuing on active duty. We were doing many social functions and participating. Now, we come back home and it doesn't happen. So we decided that we'd have this barbecue. All of us have either been to San Diego, Parris Island, or Quantico. That's our entrance into the Marine Corps. You can never lose that. We're Marines.
The potluck at Epan Beach is happening on May 4th, the same day they remember the late Marine John Pangilinan Gerber.
John Gerber literally built this museum on the ground up. He was our biggest advocate when he was alive. We miss him. Okay. And ironically, this year's reunion, the potluck barbecue, is on the 9th anniversary of his death. So we will be doing something special.
Raymond Santos remembers Gerber's sacrifice to recognize his fellow devil dogs.
The late John Gerber is our motivator for this kind of event, because all the sacrifice that he did, walking that carriage from Anderson to Big Navy to change the Marine drive to a Marine Corps drive, that is a big honor for him.
Gone but never forgotten. Frank Solis says Gerber's memory will live on in the camaraderie at the potluck.
You know, he put his heart into building this museum, and even before he built this, he was volunteering his place in Order Chalampago every year after liberation. Everybody will go up there and meet and barbecue and have a good old time. We also never forget our devil dogs, our Marines that have fallen, whether they've been fallen a long time ago or just most recently, and we honor them also. And so the invite is for all Marines, all Navy Carmen Corps women, and their families.
No Marine left behind. Semper Fidelis, always faithful. The gathering of food and fun by the beach is just another way of celebrating Marines from all walks of life and offering support that lasts all year long.
So this picnic and get-together is meant for us to just kind of throw out our frustrations, our experiences, and sometimes cry on each other's shoulder.
We always trust that we'll have enough food for everyone that's coming, for all of the Marines that are coming. These are for Marines, Marine veterans, active duty or veterans, retired. It is also for the Navy corpsmen or corps women. As Frank has just mentioned, they are our medical detachment. I mean, they are stationed with Marines, and when they're out in the field, they are the ones that keep our bodies pretty much put back together.
We're not the biggest, but we're not the strongest, but you might say we have the heart. And the transition from Marines to Army was kind of hard for me, to go in there and tone down a lot. To go in there and say, I used to be a platoon sergeant coming out, but now I'm a squad leader coming in. So, it's a different chain of events, but you have to adapt, overcome, and improvise. Right. In everything we do in our transition to anything and anywhere, whether it be a new life getting married or a new life with kids. But this is our family. This is our devil dogs.
Yep.
For former Marine Mayor Jesse Gogui, it's also an invitation to the youth thinking about this career path.
You're talking about a core of people that get together for a common purpose. And that purpose is to share not only our experience with one another in the Marine Corps, but for those who might be interested in becoming a part of this organization, a part of this group that's kind of unique.
With your favorite dish in hand, the gathering in Talofofo starts at noon. There'll be a raffle, live music, and it's guaranteed to be a great time for all.
So we'll be there, and there's lots of food, like Ray said, and there's a couple of jumpers for the kids, and we always have that beach all day long.
Proud to claim the title of United States Marine.
Thank you.